classmates dared to bully this middle-aged girl, but they didn't know that he was Fu Yang's own sister, so he was called Sucking. On this day, he was beaten by the school bully until his head was broken and bloody, but no one in the class cared about him, and finally left this place. This is how the school's night of revenge begins. Not much nonsense. Everyone who watches the video remembers to like and pay attention to the dog head in the comment area. The dog head will protect you. In a blink of an eye, 1089 years have passed, and it happens to be the age for class reunions. Classmates I haven't seen for many years. Everyone was so happy to meet and decided not to get drunk tonight. At this moment, Diao Zai saw a girl selling beer and always thought he was familiar. I just think he is a bit of a pretty girl, but everyone has no impression of Zibian. Only Nianji seems to remember that he soon entered the class reunion to show off. Wow, it turns out that Diaozai and Nianji are a team. Diaozai became a pilot, and Nianji was a wife doing nothing at home. His classmates envied them very much. Hey pig, he said that he is now a flight attendant, and his salary of 80,000 to 90,000 yuan a month is too low to even think about it. I did it, but Xiaoli on the side called Hey Pig to hang out with him, and Xiaoli runs a plastic surgery hospital, and other male classmates also did well. The dean who became mentally ill and even a film commentator, but at this moment, the students moved out a crappy box. Wow, it turned out that it was filled with the memories and dreams of each student, and soon everyone began to take it back to themselves. Hey, it seems that the dream that I made up my mind back then is quite corresponding. But in the end, there is an old phone and no one comes out to claim it. Everyone is wondering who the opportunity is for this old man. Back then, he used to cook frog porridge with this Nokia. In the end, he was beaten up by Diao Chan in your district, but he couldn't make it through half a semester, so he retired. At this time, everyone finally remembered. He only thinks about talking on the phone, but every time he makes an appointment with her to go skating, he rejects her. However, on Shishi Festival, someone suddenly delivered a handful of chrysanthemums to him. The classmates are all very envious that he has such a considerate boyfriend. It's a pity not to say that I don't like drinking chrysanthemum tea at all, so he sprinkled the chrysanthemums that her boyfriend gave her all over the sky, then bid farewell and continued to pick up the Nokia to wrap up frog porridge. For the past 10 years, they have been so curious about who their boyfriend is. The other day they said goodbye to the toilet. European-style Rouge picked up the phone and checked it, and took it off, but there was no call history. Could it be that he chatted with himself? Soon this topic spread, and the whole class felt that hey, don't be crazy. Tian held his mobile phone and talked to himself, then his classmates began to discriminate against him and bullied him every day. That day he was beaten to the point of bleeding, but the classmates in the class thought she was transparent. He was completely heartbroken and finally dropped out of school silently. After going there, no one has seen him again. Diao Zai really felt strange. He obviously didn't graduate after saying goodbye. Then why is this Nokia mobile phone in the box? When everyone was wondering, suddenly everyone's mobile phone called collectively, and the phone numbers were all different. It's an empty number, and then the big screen heard the voice of farewell 10 years later. At the class reunion, he suddenly appeared at the party and scared everyone. The fifth emoji, you must not be able to type this word, but you can type it. I ate my phone. The scene at this time is very embarrassing. My classmates. Thinking of her being bullied, she was so scared. Fortunately, at this time, there was an epileptic who opened the mouth to create an atmosphere. I thought it would bring the atmosphere, but I didn't expect to be suffocated. His scandal exploded. Wang Ao used to use his excellent photography skills to help beautiful girls take pictures. The deliberate, frivolous, middle-aged girls in the photo album are simply fans. Everyone was stunned. Hey, it's not over yet. Please don't keep digging up other students' dirty stories. This so-called athlete won the gold medal by taking Viagra, and the decoration is old. They knocked down the whole building, but they still shirked their responsibilities. Some of them sold fake medicines in the hospital, and even Xiaoli's plastic surgery hospital was also a sea breeder. They made the unattractive people even more unattractive. At this time, there was a asterisk hair. The firemink rolled up and threw Zybe's phone down, and then stepped on it into scum and ashes. So this is a domestic violence man? Everyone has started to unite. This 10-year talk, please get out of here quickly. You are not welcome here. Unfortunately, don't respond. I heard that your paranoia is getting worse, and you have hallucinations from time to time, right? Then you say that your current husband is my boyfriend from back then. It turned out that when Yen Ji peeked at Xie Farewell's phone back then, she found that Xie Farewell's boyfriend was Diao Z, because her boyfriend was also a Diao Z, so he deleted the call history and spread it everywhere. Don't chat on the phone all day. So the classmates thought that farewell was madness, and in the end they fanned the flames and made the students beat up and say goodbye, so they were forced to drop out of school. After listening to it, everyone didn't expect to pinch knowledge. The hay pig has a bucket of it. At this time, I thought about it and directly set up an infinite combo. Press the hay pig on the ground and rub it. At this time, her husband blocked it like a shield mountain, preventing the weaving from hurting the beads, and finally Diao Z was pushed down with a rolling flame, and then bid farewell and quietly told Diao Z that Rouge was pregnant with your baby. It was already too late when Zai found out that the Rouge had already flowed all over the ground, and at this moment, he asked everyone by the stream if the soda was good today. Everyone was stunned, but before they could react, a few students ran away. Zibin fell to the ground and Zibin said that this bottle was the only limited edition antidote and threw it on the ground. Haha, the students all rolled up inside. The good brothers and girlfriends in the past are just floating clouds. Now they only see this in their eyes. The bottle of antidote was finally snatched by a female classmate and drank the antidote in one breath. Shi Day looked at it and died of laughter. He told everyone that there was no poison in the soda at all, just to test you. Seeing that your so-called friendship lasts forever, that's just the case. The students just fell silent. Suddenly, a student directly used an expired plastic wrap to kill Zibin. Hee, I didn't expect the series to just smile. The screen flashes back, the sky is already bright, everyone wakes up one after another, seeing that everyone is intact. It must be because everyone drank too much last night, and then they have hallucinations. When they saw the west side, they found a good thing. Wow, the wahaha on the box was replaced. It seems that this is not a hallucination. Then there was a picture on the screen, so scared that everyone pretended that they didn't see anything and went back to each other in a hurry. It's home. After reading it, remember to like and subscribe. General Thrillenture, love you family.